We are back with another This Week at Bungie breakdown. They go over a 24-hour downtime period in preparation for Lightfall, as well as give us some more details on the exotics shown in this week's trailer. As always, if you're going to enjoy the video, remember to give a rating down below, as well as hit the subscribe button, as it really helps me out a lot. Let's just get into this week's TWAB. So, first off, they say that the Festival of the Lost Armor voting is now live, so you should have received an email about that if you've signed up for emails. Next, we have the exotic trailer that was shown off this Tuesday, I believe, sometime this week. They give us some more details about all the exotics that were shown. We have a final warning exotic strand sidearm, where you hold down the trigger of this kinetic slot strand sidearm to mark targets within range and load a burst of bullets. When hip firing, projectiles track aggressively towards marked targets. Deterministic chaos. Whilst holding the trigger, every fourth bullet of this void machine gun becomes a heavy projectile that weakens targets on impact. Every fourth heavy projectile makes targets volatile on impact. Winter Bite. This heavy slot exotic stasis glaive fires a large ball of energy that locks onto nearby targets and freezes them. That is correct. This Winter Bite exotic glaive is in fact a heavy weapon. Kind of sad about that, but moving on, we have the Hunter Helmet. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. After grappling, this exotic helmet gives extra protection as hunters gain body armor and flinch resistance. Albion Leap. While Titans use their barricade, it gives extra armor to its wielder and spawns 2 additional seeking projectiles that track targets aggressively and suspends them. Warmers. This new exotic leg armor allows warlocks to create threadlings to infest and attack enemies after destroying tangles. These breakdowns give a lot more insight into how these exotics play out, and we also have pictures of the final warning, deterministic chaos, and the Winter Bite exotics down here. They talk about the weapon tuning updates that were released in this week's article that I made a video on yesterday. They say that within Lightfall, blues will be replaced with glimmer drops, which is very, very good, and blues will no longer drop after you have hit the soft cap. Lightfall maintenance downtime. Just before Lightfall drops, D2 will be brought offline for 24 hours starting at 9 AM PST on February 27th. So you need to get everything done before February 27th because the game will be down from February 27th, 9 AM PST until Lightfall launches. There is a link there so that you can translate 9 AM PST to your local time. During this period, players can pre-download Lightfall on all platforms. Be advised that the download file will be large, but this new installation will improve load times and overall disk space usage will be smaller afterwards. So it's a very big update, but every update afterwards should be a lot smaller, which is very, very good, and it will help out load times. The final Iron Banner of this season is currently live, so if you want to get any of the exclusive rewards from this season's Iron Banner, make sure you're hopping in there and grabbing those whilst you can. You are able to now vote for the Trials map next week between Fortress, Twilight Gap, and Radiant Cliffs. A final note here from the known issues: the redacted quest cannot be picked up if players' bounties inventory is full. Players will need to make room in their inventory to pick up the quest step. This redacted quest is obviously the end of season event quest, which we will all have access to during the last 2 weeks of the season. That is pretty much it for this week's TWAB. There will be a link down in the description if you want to read it for yourself. But that's it for me, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.